With the spring equinox on March the 20th comes a massive wave of accelerated ascension. It's like the universe is calling us to rise, to attune to a higher frequency, and to also step into a more expansive way of being, of going about life. This acceleration is here to upgrade us, to push us forward on our soul's path. We just simply need to align ourselves to it. We just need to open ourselves up to it. And because now is really the time for us to embrace all of who we are, all of who we came here to be. And with this accelerated ascension, with all these light codes that are coming in with this spring equinox, is really helping us fine-tune from deep within to upgrade us on all levels, because oftentimes we're holding back from really stepping into what we're here to do, of really fulfilling our higher calling. And now with this spring equinox, we're really receiving that immense energetic upgrade to shift in timeline, to align ourselves to our highest timeline, where we are living in alignment, where we are showing up as the truest version of ourselves, where we are living out our soul's higher calling. And in this video, I want to share with you a brief overview of this spring equinox, so you have a bit of an idea of what's really going on, followed by a powerful light language energy calibration to really attune you to this frequency upgrade, so you can really make the most of it to receive all that you're now ready to receive, to align yourself to that higher version of yourself, that higher timeline. So you can also go about life with more ease, more aligned, more grounded, more centered, and also have more clarity of what is the next best step for you. So let's start out with a brief overview, so you have all the information that will assist you in really making the most out of this powerful spring equinox. So the first thing I want you to know is that with the spring equinox, there is an energetic opening and an acceleration that is unfolding, that is meant to push us forward and upwards. So here, what I mean with forwards and upwards is forwards on our path. We're being pushed to really move forward, to create the life that we are meant to be living, that our soul came here to live. Do the work, do the things that our soul desires to be doing, being of greater service, making a bigger impact, fulfilling our soul's higher calling. So we're really being guided, we're being pushed or nudged to really move forward, but in the same time also to move upwards, meaning really attuning ourselves and opening ourselves up to ascend into the higher levels of consciousness and awareness. So we're also receiving that upgrade to really elevate in our consciousness, because the more we elevate our consciousness, the easier it will be for us to really hear our soul's guidance, take the soul aligned steps to move forward, have that clarity of what is that next best step for me, what is in alignment and what isn't in alignment. So we're really receiving the upgrade and the push to move forward and then upward. So here, really surrender yourself to this process, allow it, because it will shift a lot in your life. Also, our body, our field is receiving an upgrade as well. So it's easier for us to really align ourselves to that higher frequency, that higher timeline that we're now being elevated into as well. So we can really show up from a higher essence. So we can also go about life in a higher, more aligned way. So with this spring equinox and with this accelerated ascension, you may actually notice that downloads are coming in faster, more expansive, and more aligned as well. You have all these ideas that are coming in, perhaps even so many ideas that you don't even really know where to start. But here it's about really tuning in to see what feels most aligned, because oftentimes, and here I think it's also depending on how resistant we usually are, or how self-determined we usually are, and how in control we want to be, you may get a lot of ideas where you're being given choices of what idea feels most aligned with you. Now, all the ideas would be to your highest and greatest good, but then you get to choose. Now, if you're usually very good in just, getting the guidance and following it, you may not get as many ideas. But here still, you may have a lot of downloads and ideas coming in and visions coming in as well, just to give you more clarity, more insights into what is the next best step for you. What is it that you're meant to evolve or step into? And what are you meant to embody? So just be aware of it. You may get a lot more downloads coming in on or around this spring equinox, because that's when the energies is really, more intense. That's when you're really getting all the downloads, the frequency upgrades. So you may also receive insights into that next step forward. Now, our manifestation practice also accelerates as well. So if you are trying to manifest something, just know that this can also accelerate and happen quicker now with the spring equinox, with the energy to really speed up your manifestation as well. So just be aware of that you may be able to manifest things more quickly around the spring equinox as well. And things will unfold quicker as well. You may even have that sense that you're going with the speed of light, where you feel like you're moving so fast, but in an aligned way, not in a burnt out or exhausted kind of way, but you just feel like everything is moving so quickly. That also can happen, on or around the spring equinox, where you're feeling like you're really going 500 miles an hour, basically, right? So just go with the flow, but stay in alignment. Don't let this fast-paced energy derail you. So here it's really about staying aligned, but also noticing whenever you're feeling like, okay, now you're feeling like it's a little too much, so here and ground yourself back into the here and now. Center yourself. Really stay grounded. Now, this may feel a little fast for many that are not really ready to really go at that speed. But here, just, like I said, ground yourself, stay in alignment, do something to really center yourself on a day-to-day basis. Maybe even work with your energy field as well, because your nervous system may actually get activated as well by this fast-paced energy. So here it's really brace yourself, but stay open and also in allowing. Now, one thing I want to mention to you before I then move into the light language activation is that inside my school community, I'm actually going to be hosting a 5-day journey leading up to the spring equinox. So we start March the 16th, and then every day you will receive guidance, journaling prompts, and activations to really help you attune yourself to the energy of the spring equinox. And then on the spring equinox, on Friday the 20th, I'm also hosting a live event as well, a live spring equinox attunement session or call, whatever you want to call it, where we all come together to really integrate this beautiful energy all together. So if you would like to be part of this, there's a link in the description below. You can join my community for free, and there are so many additional resources available to you to help you in your path moving forward. And I would love to welcome you inside the community where we can all support each other on this path moving forward. And like I said, also we're going to have the live call as well. I would love to have you there as well. But like I said, the link is in the description below. But now, let's move into this beautiful light language activation to really help you attune yourself to this accelerated ascension that is now available, that we're now moving into with the spring equinox. So if you would like to join me here by placing both feet on the ground, get grounded, get present, get centered. Take a deep breath in, breathe in light and love. And when you breathe out, drop into your heart and then just close your eyes. Surrender yourself to this present moment, to the energy that is already present, that is already building up, leading up to the spring equinox. You may call upon your soul, your team of guides, your higher self if you so wish. As I too now call upon my team of guides, the highest, best, most loving angelic guides, galactic guides, dragon guides, and light beings that can best support us now. Please step forward and connect with us. Surround us with your beautiful presence. Assist us in opening ourselves up to surrendering to this activation, to letting go of what no longer serves us, and to open ourselves up to receiving all that is now to our highest and greatest good. And we now ask for assistance in please cleansing and clearing away the old, the outdated, misaligned, and any and all attachments, imprints, past experiences, limiting and lackful beliefs. Open us up to this accelerated pace and the opening to ascend in consciousness and way of being. Please attune our essence, frequency, and our 4 bodies, the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual body, and even our energetic field to the spring equinox gateway. Please also calm down any nervous system activation that may be caused by this accelerated ascension, these light codes that are coming in. Please download the CODEX of Ascension, acceleration, and portal opening so we can receive all that is to our highest good. Please calibrate our being, mind, heart, essence, and vibrational signature to this CODEX upgrade so we may align, ascend, transcend, and raise in consciousness and way of being of this world. And so it is. Nik elur ka an anere eustere ella nak aikustera nik eak urrachtara enrakte elurste en nik ennakte allere ek urk anrekte eurst enrakte nik urkate urastere ella Nastara anrekte elu, rannarakte elu, karakta arakta, nakarakta alekta anrekta. Open yourself up to releasing all that is not ready to be released, that is not serving you on this path moving forward. As you're receiving these upgrades, release all that, surrender all that is now asking to be let go of. Let it go. Let it dissolve into nothingness where it came from across all time, space, reality, lifetimes, and dimensions. Ik arnakata alekete elandera eturste. Ik urkata anrakata alakata anrakete urastre etara anrakata arakete urastre. Nuk urkata alekete enakata anrakate elurkata kata. Nekete enayestura. Nara astere elura. Nakara anre eturastre elakate elukara astre. Nekete enura atere e kata anekete urkate. Nukuruku uras. Uk urastara elakata anarakata eke elakata alekata. Let go of the past. Let go of what was and no longer is. Let go of who you used to be but no longer are. Let all of that go. Surrender it. Dissolve it. Say goodbye to it. It's no longer serving you. Ik erakata alekete enaka anrekete elukarastra atere elukarakata a. Ik urku uranrakata elukara anrekete urakata. Nuk urkata anrekete ekte urastrekete enakate. Uk stera at el urata. Now open yourself up to receiving this download. These high-frequency codexes, these new energetic blueprints to assist you in moving forward and opening yourself up to a new higher way of being, a higher way of being of service and of being of this world. Open yourself up to receiving all these upgrades to assist you in raising in consciousness, raising and elevating your energetic signature, your vibrational essence, attuning yourself to a higher version of yourself, a higher timeline that you're being asked to evolve and elevate into at this time. Ik urachta anastere na e guste e like e kustere anna e ustar et u na an et urachta e uster at e luk urachta anrakata alekt uran rakate na anere eturastre elanere eturastre etara luk urakata anere tu urastakate enakata anrekt urastre na anere eturastre elanrakata ek urakata anrekte elakata elukrakata enakata urstakata enakata nastera anera tir ulachta nuk urasta anrekte elakata anrakata urstakata enakata na anere eturastre alarakanrekt urakata nuk urakata enakata alakata urastre tara anrekt urastre lakata anrekte uruktustre elanrakata nuk uraste enatere ela. Now we also infuse your timeline, past, present, future, with high-frequency energetic upgrades as well, to assist you from a timeline standpoint to also uplift, to ascend, to evolve, and align yourself to a higher way of being. Ik uste nachte naistursta. Leke kai kustere enara. Ik urkata alekete enakata alekete uster at e uster ate uste etake enuku uste. Na astere e luruste na ate. Ik urastere ena e ustere e. Nuk uste na e kust ura. Nek ustere anere e ai ustere e lakata anere kete e ukuste. Ik ula na a. Now we also collapse timelines from the past to the now. Any experience where you held back, where you limited yourself, where you didn't allow yourself to ascend, to transcend, to evolve, to raising consciousness, where you held back. We now collapse all that, as this is no longer serving you. Infusing high frequency codexes within this timeline collapse to dissolve any attachments that you might still have to these past experiences, past lives, these past timelines. Ek urastere enrakate elu kuru uraka ekustere eta ekuranrakate elu nara nere elu kara anere etara astere elakata ek urakata anera ke urastere elakata ekuste ek ushte eta, and that's done. Now we work on your future timeline, collapsing that from where you are today to who you are meant to become, helping you embody the identity of that version of you that already lives your highest life, your highest timeline. Open yourself up to merging with that future version of you in the now. Ik urachtan rakate elukrastre elan rakate elukrastre elakate an rakate alakitu le era ate ura ate elu urastre e luk urakata anarkate elakate anarkate urastre kte usturstena at e nere esturastena nere esturastera elakarakata ik urakata. Embody and infuse that essence within you, that essence of that future version of you. Even though you may not have clarity around who you might be then, the life that you will be living, the things you would be doing, that doesn't matter. But we're here to assist you in connecting with that vibrational essence of that future version of you, that higher version of you. We assist you in bringing that into the here and now, infusing it within your being. If any doubts or any worries or any fears or any limiting beliefs are coming up, or limiting thoughts, I assist you in dissolving all that across all time, space, reality, lifetimes, and dimensions, dissolving it into nothingness where it came from, so it will be easier for you to attune yourself, to embody the essence of that future you, that higher self you that lives in a higher essence, in a higher timeline. Nare nara are ura are eru are u sterekata nuk urastakate nuk urastakata anerekata urakata elakata u stera anere irlukra nakarakata kudu urkutu strekta rakta elach nuk urastare etara atere ek ust acht tachta. Anchor this into your being right now. You have received this energetic upgrade. You have attuned yourself to this spring equinox portal, the opening, the Ascension codexes that are incoming now. We wish to invite you to consistently stay open and receptive to receiving all that is still available to you, all that you are still able to receive. Ik urastere elakata ane ostere elukrastere elakata atere Quran kata nuk urtare aistroshtaha. And so it is, and it is done. Blessed be, beloved. Blessed be. Now you may take a deep breath in, breathe in light and love, and let it settle. Let it settle for a moment. Whenever you're ready, you can open up your eyes again, come back into here and now enjoy me for the rest of the video, and welcome back. I really hope that you enjoyed this activation, that you were able to really open yourself up to receiving that was to your highest and greatest good. Now, if you enjoyed this activation, do me a favor, hit the like button, maybe leave me a comment below, let me know, how are you feeling now? Did maybe something reveal itself to you? Do you maybe felt that shift, that ascension? Leave me a comment below, let me know, I would love to know. But also, the way you can make the most of this activation is now leading up to the spring equinox, and also on the spring equinox, I want to invite you to really open yourself up to receiving. That's really the key word here, is receiving. We often try to work for what we want, or we're not really open to getting what we desire, what's really to our highest and greatest good. So now, leading up to the equinox, on the equinox, and even a few days later, be open. Be in allowing. Allow yourself to receive. There is plenty to go around. You don't have to say, oh, I'm just going to take a little bit. No, take as much as you want, as you need, and then even some more. Okay? This is going to be key, because so many light codes are coming in. So many upgrades are coming in. And the more open and receptive you are, the more transformative this beautiful spring equinox will be for you. And then also perhaps join us inside the school community, so you can join us for the 5 days. Like, so we're starting on March the 16th. Every day you will receive the support, the guidance, the activation to really help you open yourself up to this acceleration, this ascension, and really stay attuned to that. And of course we then also meet live on Friday the 20th as well for the spring equinox attunement. I would love for you to be there. Like I said, if you want to join, it's free. The link is in the description below. But thank you so much for having been here, for having joined me for this activation. Now also be sure to check out these 2 videos here. One activation about downloading your soul's work blueprint, and another one is about releasing any old identities and really opening yourself up to that next level version of yourself. I think you're going to enjoy them. So thanks again for watching. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video, hopefully also inside the school community. Until then, have a wonderful day and namaste.